Hello, God. Sir David the Bard in my car again. I'm sitting here outside the post office. Now this is federal. You can't trespass Mormons on federal land anyway. Anyway, let me get this camera somewhat set. Anyway, I'm sitting here at the post office and there's a tremendous, interesting phenomenon. This is the busiest post office in the world. There's like 7 empty spaces this way from my car, and 9 this way. The Mormons won't even be around me. They're scared. I own the post office. The Bard forever. Unbelievable. Now, let me give you what happened last night. I got up this morning at 8 o'clock in the morning, come out to the Bardmobile, and someone took spray paint and they blacked out Joseph Smith's face and Monson's face, and then oversprayed all the top of my sign, at about $5,000 to $7,000 worth of repainting and overspray. Unbelievable. They tried to reach up to the big sign up above, but all Mormons are midgets. I'm telling you, it's the geeks that are Mormon. They couldn't reach that high, and they're not smart enough to get a ladder. So anyway, I called the police. I've got the police report on it. I'll publish that for you. And then I went into the Bountiful Police Department and said, hey, the Bard has a question. They go, oh shit, the Bard has a question. I'm going to lose my goddamn job. So here's what happened. I talked to a lieutenant over there. Very kind, very sweet, very accommodating. I told him that piece of paper your other officer handed me didn't have the name and the address or the phone number of my accuser. Have you guys heard of due process? Have you heard of confronting your accusers? Have you heard of the United States Constitution? He said, well, that's some more, well, it's up to the citizens to know their rights. I said, well, if you're speeding, you know that you have certain rights and certain responsibilities. But if you're just sitting in your car and some police officer comes up and hands you a warning of trespass, how do you know? Now, I got 2 master's degrees. I don't know what my rights are. And there's no Amanda rights. I've read to you. The Mormons just hand you shit and then go, figure it out. No matter how much you figure it out, your ass is going to jail. I'm telling you, I'll be in jail within the year. I'm telling you, if I make it through the first 6 months without being assassinated, it will be truly a miracle. Jesus has saved my life. God, I don't take anything serious anymore. That's what just bugs the shit out of them. I'm sitting here at the post office at the front door, and the bastards have to see me going in, have to see me going out. And you should see them tap dance and do jazz and the hokey pokey. They go, God, we can't get rid of him. He's on federal parking area. Public federal parking area. So anyway, now the Mormons don't know what to do. Their police department is impotent. So anyway, they're going to do more. They're going to slice the tires. I'm going to get death threats. I've already had the side of the car oversprayed. I've had my sunroof ruined. the bastards. I told you, the Bard don't lie. If they can't get you legally, they will go to illegal. They'll pick up that goddamn telephone and say, we have the address of this son of a bitch. He doesn't have our address. So we need you to take care of him. You know what I mean? It's the mafia. It's a goddamn mafia cult. So anyway, I'm having a good time. I had to say I was a little shocked, but not surprised, but I was a little shocked that my nice car is fucked up. But anyway, it's worth, like I said, dying for something rather than living for nothing. So the post office has been a good idea. The police officers have been polite, but they ain't going to investigate. And he said, well, do you know who might have done this? And I said, well, yeah. I think the state president did it. A day and a half ago, he got a restraining or a no trespass order against me. He's the #1 suspect. Oh. What's his name? I said, shit, I don't know his name. God damn, you guys didn't show me my accuser. There's no name, no address, no phone number. And the only way I know it was the state president is because the police officer said something to me. And now that I've said that, his job is grass. And his ass is grass. Anyway, he said, well, you can get a police report and his name has to be on that. I said, oh, really? He said, the form you handed me said nothing about getting a full police report. Well, we're not responsible for teaching all of the criminal activities that the bar gets involved in. So anyway, I have him on there in the video. You can hear what he said, and you can see the Mormons. You can see the Mormons for yourself. The bard strips them naked. In the lineup, I can tell a naked Mormon from a naked Presbyterian Catholic. The Mormon has the 14-year-old in his hands and on his arms. That's how you can tell. So anyway, they're hating me, and the guy said, well, you're not making any friends. God, I'm not looking for friends. I don't want friends. And I'm not losing any friends. They didn't like me to start with. So anyway, now there's 9 this way and only 4 this way. Somebody didn't see that the bard was here. I am sure that the Mormon church has told people, don't go to the post office when the bard is there. Don't go to the church when the bard is there. So anyway, I'm going to have the sign either redone and or cleaned. I don't know if you can clean spray paint off of the sign, and I have no idea if they have to repaint the top of the car. I don't know. But the Geico said, Bard, you bastard, you cost us money already. And I just slapped that little son of a bitch. I said, you know what? I've been paying you for years. You ain't paid me a dime. Fix my damn car and charge it to the Mormons. So anyway, I'm having way too much fun. Way too much fun. I am so damn busy harassing the Mormons. I haven't looked at any of my comments in 3 days, and there's well over 100 or 200 comments. I'm sorry I'm not, looking at the comments right now. And I haven't even had time to put titles on these videos. I will go back and edit and put titles on them. But I feel an obligation that as things are coming down and going down, God, keep the public informed. Keep the 210 countries I go to and keep the million hits that I've gotten. People want to know. And I'm the Mormon anti, I guess, according to them, newspaper articles for them. So anyway, he said, the police officer said, well, you might not want to go back there. I said, no. It makes me want to go back to that Mormon church. This car will be sitting in the public parking on the street legally next Sunday. Warn him. The bard's coming. He don't intimidate. The bard doesn't care. He's an atheist. Kill his ass. Rip his head off. He's got neuropathy everywhere. He feels no pain. Rip an arm off and beat him with it. He doesn't care. He won't even notice. So anyway, I just want you to know what the true Mormons are like. That's all my job has been, what my experience has been with them, and what they do. And if they can't get you legally, by God, they're going to get you illegally, and they're going to lie. The stake president said I was up on the grass of the Mormon church. I never got out of my car. Now, here's what the stake president doesn't know. I had my video cam running on the crazy Danite that had her sign up in front of me, and it shows clearly I'm at the curb, clearly identifying the property, clearly identifying I never rolled my window down, I never said a word, I locked my doors, locked the windows, but he lies. Now here's what's so goddamn dangerous about the Mormons. They're the police, they're the prosecutor, they're the jury. You're gonna lose. You're gonna lose. So anyway, the police officer said, well, we don't have to see the crime. if the stake president says you were on his lawn again and I go over to investigate and 10 or 5 members of the church come out and say, yeah, we saw his ass on the lawn, he was dancing naked. He says, you will be arrested. I said, God, by an anonymous complaint? That's the Mormons. And you didn't tell me that I could get a copy of the police report. He said, everybody knows that. And then everybody on the police force said, goddamn, I've got 2 master's degrees. I didn't know it. I had to come into the police department and find out, what are my rights? And they go, oh, you can go across over there and get the police report. Well, it's on hold right now because they're redacting it, I'm sure. Anyway, I got to pay $10 to get my own police report of the complaint of the anonymous person that hates the Bard. I've never seen him. I've never talked to him. And he represents only that piece of property at the Mormon church. Now, my 6 little naked angels that showed up, I got some new revelation from it. I'm going to give it to you. I'm going to give it to you. Okay? Within 30 days, maybe sooner, I will get a letter from the corporation of the Church of Jesus, the president of the corporation of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. And they'll say, you asshole, you are not just banned from 535 Vine Street or whatever it was. You're banned from every piece of Mormon property. Globally. Don't go to the Philippines to go to church. We'll arrest your ass in the Philippines. So there's my prophecy. My 6 little gals, they showed up. And one of them had on some clothes. So I ignored her. The other 5 naked ones, I said, what's the revelation? You know, I'm the new Joseph Smith. What's your revelation? She said, the Mormon church is in process of fucking you. They're looking you up. They know who you are. I said to myself, self, how did they know my name? I never get out of the car. They took the license plate number of the car and ran it. My wife, Mercy, came up. So when the police officer showed up, he said, your car came up to Mercy. And I said, yeah, that's my wife. And he said, oh, that's okay. So the police will run the plate. The police will do their investigating for the stake president. They're not even going to tell the Bard he can get a damn police report. And so by the time I get over there, those policemen have been notified, you better make that report right, because he's looking to sue the stake president. And I did clarify, if you use the trespass law, in Utah even, if you give false information, that's a false police report, and you're going to be indicted for that. So that's a piece of good news, because I don't think the stake president knows I had a video camera. So anyway, this is the busiest time at the Bountiful post office. There's not a sign of a human here. Not one Mormon. They've all, get the hell away from the Bard. He's scary. I'll excommunicate you. Now there's 15. There's not one goddamn car. All the way to the right, over here to the left, now there's 4. And they're all the way away from my car. No one likes the Bard. And the police said, you seem to have offended a lot of people. And I said, oh, really? He says, yeah, we've had some phone calls. We've had over 100 phone calls, I'm sure. So anyway, I'm going to back out of here. I'm going to go up to the temple. You got to go to the temple twice a week if you're a Mormon. So I got to go up there twice a week. And then I got to go down and get a bid on my car, 2 or 3 bids. And then I have to go get the sign maker, clean that up. So anyway, the Bard is having a good time, enjoying myself and shocking the Mormons with their own words. And the policeman said, well, you've got some things that are offensive on that vehicle. I said, I don't have one damn negative thing to say about the Mormons. There's not one thing. Go look. I don't want to look at the car. Well, do you want to know what's on? I don't want to know what's on. See? They're all scared that they'll get excommunicated because they're talking about the second token, the name of the second token of the Melchizedek priesthood outside their own temple. So anyway, I'm driving now. Oh, whoa, everybody's back. Everyone's coming in. Says the Bard is leaving. And I'm being run off the road here to the left. I'm being blocked in the right. Oh, here's a non-member that's letting me in. So anyway, health in the navel, marrow in the bone, strength in the loins, and in the sinews, power in the priesthood be upon the Bard, me, and upon my posterity, through all generations of time and throughout all eternity. The BART is gone until something new happens, and that'll probably be about 20 minutes in this town. Thanks, bye.